Need to let the John Deere warm up here a little bit. And then I got a little broadcast spreader I'm gonna put on the back here. All right, so we got my old herd spreader mounted to the John Deere, and of course as soon as we get it hooked up it's starting to sprinkle some rain, and we've cleaned some chaff out of it, and got a little place right here where the thing's pulled up, and I need to drive that back down. All right, so we took this thing off, and we're going to try to hit it a little bit from the top side with a block of wood, and see if we can get it to go down. All right, so what we had to do is I had to go on the inside, crawl up in here, and beat this sheet metal out a little bit with that big hammer. And then I was able to tap it here, and make this gap close up, and we've got it tightened down. This is probably a temporary fix. We'll probably take this apart and try to do it like it should be. There's another hole right there. We might drill a couple holes in here if we can. And so we're going to try to mount the thing up and see what we got. All right, so we got this herd spreader on the tractor. In order to keep this thing from vibrating closed, the gate's inside. I don't know if you can see them or not. I put a bungee cord on here, just a very light bungee cord, to hold this open against this stop. And I have the drive shaft set level, and after a little bit of a wrestling match with these hateful things, I've got them tightened up sufficiently, and we're ready to fill this thing up and sew a little Teff. So we greased the drive shaft. The gearbox has got 3 zerks on it, one there and one under here. There's another one somewhere, I can't see it, but 2 or 3 zerks. And I bought this thing at an auction for $35. It was the last item for sale in what had been a long day, a tedious day of auctioning junk. And they got down to me and another guy, and like we were the only 2 left in the auctioneer. And my oldest boy was with me. He was just really young, and we stayed at that auction all day specifically looking to buy this spreader. And I didn't want to spend more than $50 on it, but first bid was like $5, then it was $10, $15, and I think the guy bid $20, and I said $35, and he turned around and walked away, and the guy said sold. And we've been using this thing for years. A spreader, you want to run your PTO at 540, which is exactly what we're going to do. All right, so I got the bag of tough grass open. Right there is the seed. You can see how fine it is. This is coated seed, but uncoated, it's like over 1 million seed to a pound. I forget the exact numbers, but it's unbelievable. Alright, so that'll kind of get us started, and if we need more we'll add another bag. We're kind of working against the clock here. In that direction there's thunderstorms, and down there is where we're going to be spreading, and there's thunderstorms down there and dark clouds. It looks like it's moving this way, so there's big mountains on this side of the farm and big mountains on that side of the farm, and they kind of come together many miles up the road there, and it's kind of like a triangle shape. And often the storms come from the southwest and they'll hit those mountains out in that area, and that'll keep the rain over to this side. And when the rain comes from the north or the northwest, it'll hit the mountains beyond these and it'll keep it over that way. But if the rain comes straight up this way, then what it does, it hits the mountains in this direction and this direction, and we really get rained on. Alright, so we're on our way to the field down there. Got the herd spreader on. Hopefully it'll be alright. I got my TPS guidance system in place. Watching out for that thunderstorm over there and the dark clouds back over there.